Hi, you guys. So today I'm going to show you guys how I achieve this beautiful gypsy boho braids. Let's get into it. So first and foremost, she wanted waist length. She wanted it really full. So I use 4 bags of the expression braiding hair. So 242 and 252. And of course, the 42 goes in the back and the 52 goes in the front. So I did like six rows or 5 rows in the back, and toward the front I did like 4 rows, so 4 on each side, which is about 8. I hope that makes sense. So this is how I typically do my knotless braids, and for this style I use the deep twist. I use 3 bags because that's gonna make it really, really, really full, and that's what we want. And for each braid, I use 5 to 6 in the back. So this is my first one. So I'll do like 6 of those curls. I'll add about 6 of those curls. Yeah. So I do cut it in the half. I do cut my deep twist is a 22-inch. So what I do is I cut it in half, and that's the way I add mine. And this is my second one. And yeah, the reason why I cut my deep twist in half, by the way, is because I don't want it to tangle easily. When you don't cut your hair, when you're working with the 22-inch synthetic hair, is more likely that will tangle if you don't cut it. So I try to avoid that by cutting it in half and just adding it this way. And it's so much easier for her to maintain it this way, because remember, the longer the synthetic hair or any hair, the easier it would tangle. The longer curly hair is, the easier the tangle. But yeah, that's any hair. So I'm adding my 5th one, and then the last one I'm gonna add the 6th is for the bottom part, because we want the bottom part to be curly as well. I've seen some people that just leave, I mean, sometimes I do leave the bottom straight, but for this style I'm gonna make the bottom curly as well, because I think it's gonna be super cute. Not everybody knows how to add curls at the bottom either. And adding curls at the bottom can be time consuming as well. So, but anyways, that's what I do. I add the last curls when the end is getting really thin, and I'll braid it like 5-inch, because you need to make sure that you're braiding that curls in, and I'll tie it up like 5-6 times so that the hair is not going nowhere. But not everybody knows how to tie the bottom like I do. And if you don't, I suggest 100% that you add glue, because if not, it's gonna unravel really bad. So yeah, so here I'm showing you guys how, the process. As I mentioned, it's very important to cut the hair in half. I know some people, like, it's really important that you take your time when you're dealing with synthetic hair, or when you're dealing with any type of hair, especially synthetic hair. You don't want to rush. You want to make sure you're gentle with when you're separating the curly hair, because whatever you start with, that's what the client is going to carry on. So you want to be very gentle when separating, because you don't want to be rough with the hair and you leave the hair tangled up, or on the first day. So how is the client going to be able to deal with it? When you're tangling it already, she's going to go home and the next day she's going to be like, the hair is already tangled. No, you have to be very gentle with it. So that's why when people tell me, oh yeah, I've used this hair in the past and it's just, it just hasn't worked because it gets tangled, I'm like, I have clients that never used synthetic hair before. As long as you're not getting in water or working out roughly, This synthetic hair will last my client 2 months and up. I swear to God. And I'm not making this up. Most of my clients, let me just say that, 2 months, or, because of how I'm starting it, I'm very careful. I'm very gentle when separating the hair. I've seen people work with this hair, and they're just rough with it. And I'm like, bro, this is synthetic hair. Take your time, separate the hair. And here's the beautiful work. Yes, see how beautiful this is. I'm so glad that you guys were able to just join me today. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm putting out a lot of videos because I really do like helping people out. Thank you.